about some of the women who have worked with me. So, one of my favorite clients to talk about is one of my very best friends. She's a friend to me. We were friends before we started doing work together. And I had supported her business. I met her business wise and um, met her uh, at her salon. She was doing spa work, and she decided to come and work with me as a coach, as a spiritual life coach, um, and as a business coach, really, because at that time I was still heavy doing business setup, like how to really run this. And baby, when I tell you, she flourished so much after working with me. Like she really flourished. A lot of the coaching at that time for her was centered around who she was here to become, who she was here to be in this world, who she was created and crafted to be. And she will say that I came to her like, do you know you have a purpose? That's how I came and approached it. And again, my work is very direct. Like my style is very direct. I'm not about to beat around the bush. And that's why, even just keeping it a buck, that's why even women who have gone through rites of passage programs, who have done initiation, who have done other work, still hesitate to sign up for work with me to a large extent. A lot of that is just based off the fact that because I'm direct, I'm tell it like it is, I'm cut to the chase. Their egos a lot of times can't even handle it. Their egos can't handle it. Their egos be like, "What? What? Who you talking to? You know, what you mean?" Oh, yeah, what you mean? Who you talking to, right? Because when you've done a certain amount of work, it can be challenging and hard to see your shadows, to see the ugly parts of you, and to have that exposed by little old goddess Queen Jamila. That's a lot to deal with. So that's one of the biggest things that I've noticed as this journey continues. As this journey continues, another one of the people who I have worked with, another one of my clients, came to me, and when she came, she really didn't have good boundaries at all. Like she really had been abused in a way and taken advantage of, and didn't really have good boundaries. I mean, this is a client who, on any given day, she could walk into a grocery store or a mall, and a person could just open up a conversation with her and eat up 2 hours of her time, 3 hours of her time. She would just be there listening, and felt really good about that, but would always be perpetually drained. She would always be perpetually drained because she was giving so much of herself to people who she wasn't even in relationship with. These people don't owe you anything. These people have nothing for you, and you are giving and giving and giving to yourself. And in the name of what? Right? So I had to constantly challenge her on her belief systems, challenge her on some of the things that told her that giving herself to the point of exhaustion, that was some sort of good thing. I had to challenge that belief and really inquire, how could that be good? How could that be the nice thing to do? It was always, I want to be nice, but the question is, are you being nice to others before you are nice to yourself? You gonna be nice to somebody that you don't even know? And let me again say it in the way that only I say it. You're gonna be nice to people who actually don't give a f about you. They don't care about you. They're not concerned about being nice to you. They don't know you. They don't owe you nothing. I mean, really, imagine that energy is currency. Really imagine that energy is currency. This energy that I'm offering right now, imagine that it has a dollar sign attached to it, that every minute translates to $10, $100, $1,000, $10,000. Imagine that energy is currency, just energy. And when you think about energy as currency, you recognize that the people that you pour your energy into, those people should mean something. Those people should have value in your life. Those people should have value to add for you. Those people should be able to show up for you the way you show up for them. Energy. It's just energy. If energy is translated into money, into currency, then why would you spend 2 hours on someone who would not do that same thing for you? Who would not show up for you for 2 hours? Who would not be there for you for 2 hours? Who would not be a listening ear when you needed them? Energy. Energy. And we have overlooked the importance of energy. We've really overlooked the importance of energy. We've missed the ball on energy. We've missed it. We've missed it. So that particular client who came in, her boundaries were weak or non-existent in some cases. She was in relationships with men who could not show up for her, could not even express themselves in a mature way. She was just in a place where energy leakages were rampant in her life. And that client went from really showing up for people without boundaries to setting really strong and firm boundaries. Like, this is what I'm going to do. I'm not willing to cross that line, and without the guilt, because that's a big part of it. We have been guilted. Women have been guilted. When we set boundaries, it's guilt city. Guilt city. Why you should let them, who, why? No. No, you're no one's sacrificial lamb. You are not Jesus the Christ. Why should you sacrifice yourself on somebody's cross? Who told you to do that? Who told you to do that? We don't do that. We're not sacrificing ourselves on crosses, you guys. We're done with that. We're done with that. And it's crazy because these days, like, I'm so proud of TikTok. Like, on TikTok, these people are like, no, I'm not playing that game. I'm not going to be bamboozled. I'm not going to play with you all. I'm not doing it. Get somebody else to do it. Okay? Like, we see on the TikTok, folks are necking if you bucking and standing on business. And I love that. What I don't love is the fact that the pioneers never get the attention that we deserve. The pioneers, the people who did it first, really don't ever get the proper attention that we should have. It's always the people who come in the second wave after it's been established, after we had to fight our way through the door. Those people in the second wave usually come and they can dominate in that second wave. But it won't be like that in my situation. In my situation, I got a little loophole, so you don't have to worry about me. But at any rate, the boundaries that my client was able to establish, that my student was able to establish, that was a really big deal. And one thing I will say is what I observed from that particular student is dedication, a real understanding that in order for you to get to your objective, in order for you to get to your destination, you really have to come with that energy of dedication. You really got to be in it for the long haul. Like, doing healing work is not about a 6-week time period and done. You got to stay in the room. You have to stay in the room. The longer you stay in the room, the more the things that you learn can be implemented. Remember, learning it, being aware of it is the first step. Awareness is the first step. But just because you're aware of it doesn't mean that you actually know it. You don't know it from all angles. And just because you know it doesn't mean that you're implementing it. Right? It's levels to this. It's levels to evolution. It's levels to growth. It's levels to the healing journey. It's levels to the spiritual journey. People be thinking, oh, my spiritual journey is so unique. Yeah, it's unique, but there are clear levels to it. And we are all going through from level one. We all start out at level one. We all start out at level one. So that's going to be it for today. I have been online for about an hour. I love you all, and I will see you next time. What was I supposed to tell you? What I was supposed to tell you is that I will be doing a deep dive course. I did the workshop, 2 Truths and 1 Lie. I will be doing a deep dive soon. But if you're interested in actually starting your journey and doing your healing work, then the Compassion course. The Compassion course is open for enrollment. There's a freebie that I'm supposed to offer you. I have so many different ones. There's an Honoring Your Energy freebie. And there is the WhatsApp group, which I'm excited about. Because if you join the WhatsApp group, then you'll be in with other sisters who are doing their work as well. And you'll be able to ask for any of the freebies that you might miss out. So I would say that I'm going to post the link to the WhatsApp group. I'll post the link for the WhatsApp group in the description. This is for Black women, Black women, Black women. So if you're a Black woman watching it and you're on your spiritual journey and you want guidance and assistance and support and etc., then join us in the WhatsApp group. And I will see you over there. All right? Peace.